everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to introduce a very useful method for data treating, which will make your data high efficient, more clear, and easy to understand. Nowadays, we are living in a data era. Data is fulfill our lives. Every aspect needs to use data and process data. Organizations generate data every day. We mention data processing. Most of you may think of Excel. It is a very powerful software to process data. But what if we need to show amount of data? Like this. Show the data to our client or our boss. Does it clear for them to understand? I don't think they have enough patience to look a large amount of data line by line and clue by clue. So the problem is coming. How can we manage a large amount of data and make the data result easy for others to understand, show them in a clear way? That is our today's theme, data visualization. So, what is data visualization? Generally, it is an application on computer to represent generated data, which provides effective data representation of data originating from different sources. You can also call it information visualization or scientific visualization. A common data visualization includes line graph. This shows the relationship between items and compare changes over a period of time. Bar chart is usually compare different categories. Scatter plot, which is a two-dimensional plot showing variation of two items. And pie chart is used to compare the parts of a whole. Also, there has other colored shape sizes. It is very important to choose an appropriate chart for data. Data visualization is not only representing numbers, it also involves selecting and rethinking the numbers on which visualization to present data for users in a friendly way. So, where can we use it? Definitely, we can use it in every field with data. This is an example data visualization for novel COVID-19 outbreak from 2019 to 2020. It shows the total confirmed cases, total deaths, and case fatality rates and mortality rates. Also changes in confirmed cases. From the map, we can easily see the confirmed cases around the world by the shade of color. Overall outbreak by countries shows in bar charts could be compared with each other easily. The detailed information of COVID-19 are all represented here. It can also use in medical. Through the human body simulation map, doctors can more intuitively see the situation in the patient's body, as well as the differences and changes in body's various data, to choose a better treatment means. For business, the financial situation of the business, revenue, expenditure, profit, and revenue comparison between different items, consumer, the distribution of consumers, and government can use it to present population situation to public. Zoologists can use it to summarize all the information about animals. Through these examples of data visualization, I believe you have a general idea of a data visualization. So, why it is important and beneficial for data processing, and how it can impact on our business. First one is quick action. The human brain has a capacity to recognize and analyze visual information much faster than text-based data, and this will lead to quick action, helps managers and higher authorities alert promptly of new data changes and take appropriate decision. Second one is identifying patterns. A visual representation of data recognizes quickly correlations and finds link between the different functionalities and performance. Visualized data helps out to find out market trends very easily, and thus help for boosting profitability and competitive advantage. Understanding and analyzing these patterns allows the analysts and decision makers to give attention on key areas which demand focus in data. Hence help them to recognize the importance of that selected areas to run business successfully. The sixth one is better analysis. Data visualization leads to key dialogue on the business including the pace of improvement, expansion, and direction of business. Efficient data visualization should be informative, efficient, appealing, interactive, and predictive. It also helps to analyze reports regarding different functions of management, such as marketing, finance. Considering the analysis, the decision makers can check the function that needs a focus to enhance profit, and thus making the business efficient. The first one is finding connections and errors. By arranging data values in a purposeful way, it helps the users to understand the relations in a single view. Spotting out errors in data is much easier in data visualization. Such prompt actions of data visualization to spotting erroneous data helps users to remove that particular data from analysis and to avoid wrong actions on predictions. And the last one is emerging trends. Data visualization helps to understanding and analyzing the new changes and trends in business to produce quality goods and services. This also helps to identify the issues before it arises. Being highly efficient among the current techniques, it helps to increase the effectiveness and efficient nature of the business. We can use data visualization to solve the problems that we meet in real world. As a student, we usually care about what kind of job to choose. In this case, to find a proper future job is an emergency problem for Chinese college students because China is a large population country, which means it has a large amount of workforce. Making a decision about the future direction in advance can avoid unnecessary time and money costs. To solve this problem, we mainly analyze the current industry situation from two aspects: employed population and industry salary. At present, China has three major industries. The primary industry refers to the use of natural forces to produce or industrial raw materials that can be consumed without deep processing. For example, agriculture, forestry, fishing, animals husbandry, and gathering. Secondary industry refers to the processing of basic material provided by nature as a primary industry. For example, manufacturing, construction, industrial, and active industry. And tertiary industry, other than the primary and secondary industries. For example, transportation, communications, commerce, catering, finance, education, and public service. I have collected the relative data for them and used Tableau to make a data visualization. This is primary industry data visualization. We can through worksheets to edit our collected data and then put them together to get our data visualization. So this is the employment of primary industry. You can see the distribution of the employment. It's mainly concentrated in the south of China. And here is a population trend of primary industry. You can see from 2010 to the 2022, the population is decreasing, but have a little increases in the 2022. And the average salary for primary industry from 2008 to 2022, it increases year by year. And for the primary industry salary in 2022, the animal feed has the highest salary, and then it's forestry, and the lowest one is fishing. And so if you want to get a job in the primary industry, I recommend you to choose the animal feeds and the forestry, and you may well go to the south of the China. The secondary industry are mainly concentrated in coastal areas, Shanghai, Jiangsu, and Zhejiang. And from the employment population trend of secondary industries, there has no greater change from the 2010 to 2022, which means that it still remains competitive. And the average salary trend is also increased from 2017 to 2022. And in the secondary industry, the energy production has the highest salaries, and next one is mining, manufacturing, and construction. So if you want to find a job in secondary industry, you may need to go to the coastal areas, and you can choose the energy production and mining. Tertiary industry. So from the map, you can see it's also mainly concentrated in the coastal area. And the employment population trend of it from 2010 to 2022. It still increases year by year, but has a little decreases in 2022. And because the tertiary industry covers so many industries and includes new ones, so it is difficult to calculate average wages. I just choose some industries from it to make a comparison. So you can see the highest salary is communication, and then it's technology service, and then entertainment, transportation, public service, education, commerce, and the lowest one is tertiary. So if you want to choose a job in tertiary industry, I recommend you to choose the communication and technology service. Thanks for you guys to listen.